Good morning everyone, welcome to my kitchen. So I'm working on breakfast today. It started off we were going to have this for breakfast this morning, but it's nearly 10 o'clock and I haven't got round to it. So I'm still going to make it because this is one I want to do. I want to freeze some. So I've got quick, easy breakfast. So those of you that have watched my videos previously, you know that I like to have quick, easy breakfasts on the go. So we're getting into the cooler months, and once it gets to winter, I'll start doing porridge, and I can make a batch of porridge in my Thermomix, put it in a container in the fridge, and then just take out a few scoops each day and warm it up in the microwave, and it's quick, easy breakfast on the run. And actually, I have also been known to eat it cold with just a bit of milk. Anyway, today we're doing a baked oatmeal. Now I've made this one before and it is really delicious and it heats up really well in the microwave. And it's a Washington baked blueberry oatmeal. So I'm not doing I haven't got any blueberries, but I've got a bag of frozen raspberries where I want to use up. So I'm going to do everything the same, except I'm going to substitute the blueberries for raspberries, and I'll see how it goes. So we're going to start cooking, and now I've got the oven preheating. Now this is in imperial, not metric, and so it's Fahrenheit, 375 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm preheating the oven to 180 degrees Celsius. It says to lightly grease a pie pan, 9 to 10 inches round. So I have with coconut oil. Now I haven't used coconut oil, I've just given it a quick spray, and I'm using a rectangular pan because I want to be able to cut it up into little cubes, into little blocks, so squares of bake, and freeze it like that. So I've greased that, and that is a good size pan. It makes it about that deep. So, and now we're going to start off with rolled oats. So we're just using regular rolled oats. So the good thing about having a Thermomix is, I've got to tear that because I've taken the lid off. So we'll put the lid on, and let's go back. And it goes next, and it says 0 ounces. When I take the lid off, it changed it. So we're going to tear the scales. So sometimes I forget, but it's something that I've really tried to get into a habit of doing, and that's checking and tearing the scales. So we want 7 ounces of old-fashioned rolled oats. So what I was saying is I don't buy quick oats, I just buy regular oats. And when we get to the next stage, I will show you what I'm talking about. Okay, 7 ounces. Okay, 4 ounces of sliced almonds. I've got almonds somewhere. This is it here. No, this is it. Sliced almonds. Now, I don't know. These are flaked almonds. I don't know if sliced almonds and flaked almonds are the same, but I am using these flaked almonds. So we're supposed to have some left for the top. I don't know if I've even got enough. For this. Yeah. So we just won't have any left to sprinkle on the top. Okay. 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. A teaspoon of baking powder. So if you own a Thermomix, it is really easy to make your own baking powder, and it's just you use white rice, which I make in a rice flour, and then mix it with bicarbonate of soda and cream of tartar, and you end up with baking powder. And it works out a fraction of the cost to buying baking powder. And it's also using ingredients that I already have in the pantry. Half a teaspoon of salt, a quarter of a teaspoon of ground nutmeg. So I've got a half teaspoon measure here. I really do like the nutmeg in this one. And now we're going to put the lid on. Seven seconds, speed 5. I need to get a bowl to put that in. I'll be right back. Okay. Pop this round here. Okay, so now this is, I was talking about quick oats, and I'll just tip this in here. And so if you put whole oats, I mean, that's got other things mixed into it, but if you put whole oats into your Thermomix and give it a whiz, you have quick oats. So it's another thing that the Thermomix can help you with. I love being able to put less ingredients in my supermarket trolley, because with the Thermomix I can transfer them into so many other things. So anyway, now we're going to add in, I'll put that over there, 2 ounces of coconut oil. Hang on, I don't know where I put it. There we go. So, coconut oil in the summer is interesting. It's a bit hard to handle. My daughter and I have a small soap making business, and we use coconut oil as one of our ingredients. In the winter we can scoop it out. In the summer it's fun weighing it out. I put a towel down on the floor when we're in the soap room, so that otherwise the floor gets slippery because we get a few drips happening. Okay, now, so it says to put the simmering basket on top, which I am not sure where it is. Oh yeah, I can see it from here. Okay. And we're going to heat that up. So 2 minutes on the slowest speed. We're heating it up to 212 degrees Fahrenheit. Rightio, I'll be back when that comes up to temperature. Rightio, so that's come up to temperature. And now we're going to add, so I ended up not putting the simmering basket on top of that because I got busy doing other stuff. So once again, I've taken the lid off, and it's changed our weight here. So we're going to tear the scales. Now it says 12 ounces of almond milk. Oh, that smells good. Oops. Rightio. It's a little bit over. 2.5 ounces of maple syrup. Now, previously when I've made it, I've used maple syrup, but I've got raw bush honey here, so I'm going to give it a go with honey. 2.5 ounces. These bees actually belong to my old boss. And it's just beautiful local honey. 2 ounces of unsweetened coconut flakes. So what I've got here is shaved coconut. I don't know if that's what they're looking for, but this is what I use. 2 ounces. There it is. Okay, 2 large eggs. So I'm going to crack these eggs before I put them in there. Because I'm not sure. I think they're actually fine. They're just sort of at their use by date. So a teaspoon of almond extract. When I was little, I hated almond extract, and they used to have it in marzipan that went under the icing of, you know, your cakes with, you know, your sugar icing. I don't know what you call it. But now I just love it. So they say your tastes change as you get older. 15 seconds, speed 6. Oops. Now we're going to return the oat mixture. Let's pull that off there. I want a spatula. And in one of those breaks that we had, I put the rolled oats away. And I actually need them to sprinkle on top of the bake for a little bit of crunch. So I'll have to grab them again. So we're going to put that in there. Okay, put the lid back on. Ten seconds. Speeds 2.5. Okay, now we're going to add 12 ounces of fresh blueberries, except we're using frozen raspberries. Whoops. They're a bit clumped together. And then we're going to stir that through with the spatula. Okay. We've still got one clump of raspberries in there. I'll have to smush it up. Okay. And then we're going to pour it into this pan. Okay, I might pour it in there and I might be able to find that clump a bit better. Oops, there it is. Rightio. And now we're gonna sprinkle over the top of this some oats. Coconut flakes and some fresh blueberries. So we're not going to put the blueberries or the raspberries on top. I'm just going to sprinkle over the top some oats and some coconut flakes. So I'll just grab the oats. I'm going to give it one more stir to make sure that there was a big clump of frozen raspberry. I just want to make sure that it has broken down a bit. We're going to sprinkle a really good sprinkling of, and this gives it a nice little bit of a crispy crunch on top. And now we want some coconut. Just a few. Okay. Then we're going to bake it for 35 to 40 minutes. Now when I baked it, I'll probably only bake it for about 30 minutes. But I have a new oven now. So I'll see how we go. We might actually be able to get the lower temperature and the slower cooking time. So I'll be back once this comes out of the oven and we'll give it a taste. So we bake this in the oven for 45 minutes, and it's still quite warm until it's set. So, and then it says let cool 5 to 10 minutes before serving. So this has been sitting out for a while. So this has got, it's not a cake-like texture, it's like a creamy texture. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this up into 12 pieces. I'm going to leave it to cool completely before I pull it out. Okay. See if I can get it out without destroying it. Oops. Right. I did destroy it a bit because it's got to sit and cool. Delicious. So it's not a cake like texture. It's quite a creamy texture. But anyway, let's give it a taste. That is yummy. That is really delicious with the raspberries in it. So this is one of my favourite freezer breakfast meals. One more. So what I do is I freeze each piece individually. So I can just walk over, grab a piece out of the freezer, 30 to 40 seconds in the microwave, and it's beautiful, warm, a beautiful warm breakfast, quick and easy. Okay, thanks very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, could you please give it a thumbs up and pop over to my channel and subscribe? And I really hope I'll see you next time.